In this video lecture, I will explain you complete designing of G+5 building structure with the help of 20-degree sloping ground by using ETABS software. Okay. Basically, in some conditions, the ground will not be in flat condition system. Basically, it will be consisting of some sloping of 5 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree or 10 degrees. Sometimes in critical cases, it will be having 20 degrees. In this video, I will explain you how to design that 20-degree sloping ground building by using ETABS software. So, I was already done the modeling process for the building structure. So, I am selecting my ETABS. So it is loading the file here. Now we can see this is the model. So I will show you the elevation view so that you can able to understand what is mean by sloping of that particular structure. Okay. So here I am selecting elevation, which is of, let us take here, just I am taking at the level of A. Let us consider, click on apply option, click on OK option, so that it will show you the elevation structure for this particular model. Okay. So this is the elevation for this building model. So again, I will show you one more elevation section. So otherwise I will directly show you the 3D view by using 3D rotate option. So here I am selecting 3D view, just I am clicking on the 3D view of the object. So click on here. So again I am selecting 3D rotate option. So now we can see this is the sloping ground building. The building is increasing the height with respect to height. Okay. So this is the base level, which is nothing but the bottom level. This is the plinth level, and this is the first slab, and this is the second slab, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay. So this is the ground floor, nothing but this is the ground floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 option. Okay. So now I will show you how to calculate this particular sloping for the building. Basically, in order to calculate the sloping ground, initially you need to know the length of this structure and height of this particular structure. Okay, let us consider this is the height. Just I want to calculate the slope for this particular model. So initially you need to consider the length of the building from this point to from this point. Just I am considering, let us take 3 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter. Okay, I need to calculate this particular dimensions. Okay, if you want to calculate this particular dimensions, you need to know the height. Okay, so here I am taking 3 meter height. Again I am taking this particular length is 3 meter. Okay, so if you apply the tan 20 degrees, so that it will give you the height for this slope. Okay, again in the same process you can calculate the height for this respective slope, this respective slope, this respective slope, this respective slope, again this respective slope. After calculating the slope, just we had to create the grids. Okay, so here I was created the grids, which is comes under the base level 1 and S1 level 1 and S2 level slope. S1 is nothing but slope 1, slope 2. S1 is here itself. Okay, this is S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. This is the plinth level. P level is nothing but your plinth level. Okay. So after that we need to apply the load cases. So here I was applied the load cases for this building. So for this structure I was taken the grade of the concrete is M40 grade and grade of the steel is Fe 500 grade steel. Again in the same process I was taken the frame sections, which is consisting of the beam sizes approximately 0.35 cross 0.23 and column size is 0.46 cross 0.23. But some conditions this respective beam size and column size will not be applicable for some buildings. Let's see in the designing process. If you obtain that building is not suitable for the reinforcement, then you need to change the dimensions of the frames. Okay, so again in the same process it will be consisting of the slab section approximately of 150 mm. And I was taken the load cases, which is comes under the both gravity loading condition systems as well as the lateral loading condition system. Now we have to do the analysis process. Just I am going to the analysis process for the building structure. Go to run analysis here, so that it will do the analysis process for the building structure with the considerations of load cases. Now we can see it was done with analysis process. It is showing the deflection diagram. So in order to see the shear force diagram, go to click on display, forces, stresses, frame spandrella, select load case as per your consideration, select shear to 2, click on apply, so that it will display the shear force diagram under considerations of the dead load. In the same process select the moment option, click on apply, it will display the bending moment diagram for the building structure. So after the analysis process completed, we need to design the structure. Before going to designing of the structure, just we need to add the strip condition system for the slab. Okay, so here I am selecting edit option for that. After unlocking the model, go to click on the edit grid strips option, select the add grid strips option here. Just I am selecting the T1 tower, story number is 6, which is consisting of grid direction A, strip layer is A. Click on apply, so that it will apply the grid sections in the horizontal direction. Again in the same process, just I am applying the grid layer which is of Y direction with the strip layer is B. click on apply, so that it will apply this respective strip here like this. In the same process you can apply the strip for the various levels. So example, just I am taking the level which is of first slab. Okay, otherwise you can consider any one. Just I am taking first one which is of x direction. Click on select layer is A, click on apply. In the same process we need to consider the y direction also. So here I am selecting the direction which is comes under the y case. Again this is B. Click on apply option, so that it will apply the strip in y direction condition system. So then click on OK option. So after that again we have to do the analysis process for this building structure with the considerations of the strips. Okay, so for that just I am selecting the run analysis option on the top. Now the model is analyzing with the considerations of the strips. Now this is the deflection diagram with the considerations of the strips. Now we have to design the beams, columns. Go to click on design, concrete frame design, select view revisor preferences. We need to check whether it is having IS 456 or not. Click on OK. Again in the same process we have to click on design, concrete frame design. Directly click on start designing check, so that it will start designing of your beams and column sections for this sloping ground building according to IS 456 2000 codal provision standard system for the apply load cases. Now we can see here it was done with all designing section. It will be consisting of your pink color building on the right hand side which is of 3D. So here all the beams are almost showing the pink color mark, so that it is showing that all the beams are passing and columns are passing for the design results. Now we have to design a slab. Go to click on the slab designing section, view revisor preferences, select IS 456 2000 codal provision. Now we have to select the stories. Select the stories for the design. Just I am selecting 6th story and 1st story. Click on apply. Why? Because we are applied the grid section for that 1st and 6th only. Click on the design option. Directly click on start designing check option, so that it will start designing check for the respected 1st story as well as the 6th story according to your considerations of IS 456 2000 codal standard provision. So after designing process completed, we doesn't have any option to see the complete results in ETABS software 18 version. Just we have to import this particular model to CSI detailing version, and we have to see the realistic reinforcement design results in that particular software. Okay, for that just I am saving this model by using Control S option, so that it will save the model, whatever the model that we have done here till now for the analysis process. Okay, so after that we have to close this particular software. Now we have to open the CSI detailing version software. Just I am opening my CSI detailing version software. This is the external software for the ETABS 18 version. Now the software will be open here like this. Click on the file option, new detailing option. Firstly we have to select the model. Just I am selecting 20 degree slope. Okay, just I am selecting this particular model. Firstly the model will be open in ETABS software, then after that it will be directly imported to this particular CSI detailing version software. Now you can see some warning message is showing. Just you can click on directly OK option. So in order to design the beams and columns, so click on the detailing units, select the SI section, select the rebar section will be in millimeter, force will be in kilonewton. Select this as ton option, click on OK. Again we have to select the preferences according to your IS 456 2000, click on OK. So now we have to select the detailing rebar rules option. So here I am selecting the rebar rules. Minimum spacing is 120, just I am taking here. Maximum will be of 450. Again in the same process just I am taking minimum spacing of 120 here. Again this is 120, this is 120. This is, let us take here as 450 value. This is also 450 value. This is also, let us take here 450 value. Again I am selecting the column. This will be of 120 value. Again this will be a 450 value. Okay, so again select the OK option. Directly click on the OK option, so that it will start designing check your respected detailing. Now we can see here it is showing the 6th slab reinforcement design results. This is the rebar plan option for the respected consideration. This is the top rebar plan. Again this is the bottom rebar plan. This is the all rebar plan for the building consideration. So directly click on the rebar kg option, so that it will load the rebar kg view for the particular considerations as per IS 456 2000 codal provision standard system. Okay, so it will show you the horizontal reinforcement details and vertical reinforcement details here like this. Again in the same process I am selecting the beam detailing option, beam reinforcement. Select here, select the elevation, any one of the floor. Just I am selecting here, just click on this particular model. Now we can see this is the reinforcement design. This is the profile. Again, this is the rebar KGU for the beam. In the same process, we have to see the column reinforcement details. Select here, elevation section, select any one of the column, which I am selecting here. And we can see this is the elevation section for the column. This is the column for this consideration. In the same process, you can directly load the final view of the reinforcement value CSI detailing viewer in the, okay. So it is loading here. This is comes under the complete reinforcement detailing process as per your consideration. Now we have to click on the rebar beams option, beams rebar initially, so that it will load the rebar beams initially for this respected detailing viewer. Now it was loaded with all the reinforcement of the beam. Again, in the same process, we have to load the column rebar section. So it will take some time for loading the complete view of the concrete column and rebar section. Then after that, we need to load the slab reinforcement details. Okay, now I am selecting slab reinforcement details option, so that it will load the slab reinforcement details. Now we have to deselect this surface. So now we can say this is the reinforcement values, diagrams and reinforcement profile which is required for the construction of this particular sloping ground building. So this is the reinforcement bars which is required for this particular structure. Okay, now we can say this is the reinforcement diagram. Okay, this is the complete process of designing of your respected complete sloping ground building by using ETABS software. If you have any queries about this respected video, please try to text me your questions in the below comment box. I will try to give the answer for that respected questions. Thank you.